Mike's car. There we go. Alright. Let's see if his AC works. Yeah, it's kind of cold. Alright, so Mike's car is finally here. It took a couple months to get it here to the US. It's a 93 factory twin turbo 6-speed. I'm going to go ahead and walk around the car and show you a little bit about it. If you guys don't mind hitting that like button real quick, I'd really appreciate it. Alright, so here's the car. It's a 93 twin turbo 6-speed. I helped Mike find the car and also import it to the US. So it falls under the 25-year rule, so it's federally legal. And he just got it the other day, picked it up from the port. Came with these wheels, which don't look bad. Mike's pretty happy with them. The side skirts we're gonna ditch and get factory brake ducts, so if anybody has them, please comment down below. We're gonna get rid of the rear valances. It's got the holes for the wing, but he kind of likes the wingless look, so I'm just gonna weld those up for him, and then he'll just get the hatch repainted. What kind of sucks though is when he got the car, when he paid for it and everything, in the pictures the hood was fine, but now which is kind of hard to pick it up in the video, but the hood's like super messed up. It doesn't even close all the way. It only latches on one side, so we're assuming it happened during shipping on the boat, because it was on the boat for 2 months. But you know, there's not really a whole lot we could do about that. Go ahead and show you the inside. Little exhaust. So here's the inside. It's got a factory confetti Recaro seat on the driver's side. Yeah, overall it's not in bad shape. We've got the AC on, which seems to be working really well, so that's good. And on the JDM cars, it's got that little, instead of an airbag, it's got like a little glove compartment there. And these do not have airbags in them either on the 93s. It's got a factory seat here, factory back there. 6-speed, got the reverse lockout, so you got first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and then to go into reverse you have to pull up on this, move it all the way to the right and back, which would be reverse. Feels like it's got a aftermarket clutch. It's a little stiffer than stock. It's got some gauges here, which I'm not a huge fan of gauges on pillars, or gauges in general that are aftermarket. He's got the 300 km/h speedo, which is pretty neat. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop the hood. It's got 186,794 kilometers on it. All right, and here's the motor. It's got a front mount kit on it. It's an excess power front mount. He also wants to do a front lip on this aftermarket. It's got some stainless intercooler piping. It's got this cheap little intake, but I guess it works for now. It's got a weird looking overflow, but I think I'm gonna give him the overflow off of my Supra so it'll fit down in here and be nice and clean looking. It's got a strut bar on it. We just had to put a battery in it because the battery wouldn't charge, but it seems to run very smooth. Show you guys the back real quick. It's pretty clean back here. It's got a strut bar and they kind of cut around the carpet so it fits in there really well, but it's very clean back here. So that's a plus. It is missing the privacy shade, but no big deal. So his plans for the car is going to be new tint, getting rid of the side skirts, getting rid of the rear valances, putting in factory brake ducts. He's going to have to get a new hood, so if you have a hood, please comment down below. He's going to do an aftermarket front lip. It looks like he's got the clear Series 2 in Japan or the 97, 98s in the US turn signals. And he's gonna keep the wheels for now. He might run some taller tires. And as far as interior, he's gonna put a new shifter panel in because this one's got like a weird boot on it. And he just wants a factory one, which I don't blame him. The car had some seat covers on it, which we took off because they looked pretty rough. But luckily the seats are in pretty good shape underneath. And I think that's about it. We'll clean up the headlights, and then he'll probably just pretty much leave the car like that at that point, which it'll look a lot better. He's thinking about possibly painting it. He's not 100% sure yet, but let's go for a quick drive in it and see how she pulls. Maiden voyage. Yeah, it definitely feels like it might have slightly upgraded clutch. Both the turbos seem to be working, so that's good. Yeah, I mean, all in all, it feels like a decent car. Alright, well, let's see how she does. There we go. Hopefully it holds together. Wow. Feels like a
factory turbo Supra.
Yeah, pretty much. Oops. Oh man, I haven't driven right-hand drive in a while.
Not raining yet.
Hit the wiper motor instead. Yeah, it feels good. It doesn't feel, I don't think they have the boost turned up at all.
No, I went a little bit past 0.5 bar.
Which is like
10-ish.
right now. 7, 8. So it's probably around stock.
That time it was at like 0.5 before I saw it go over that.
Oh yeah.
This is how you change lanes.
Oh, you used the other one, I see.
You see how high the boost creeped up?
Did it?
Oh yeah. It went almost to 1.
Also went almost to 14 pounds. Their little makeshift boost controller isn't too effective then.
Notice what the slip control did either.
You might have to throw a reducer in the exhaust.
Oh yeah,
that helps regulate the boost on these a bit. It pulled pretty good. It definitely has an aftermarket clutch in it. It's kind of, it might be like a 6-puck or something like your old one, because it has that kind of like delayed feeling grab.
Yeah.
So far.
Awesome.
Yeah. So are you happy you got rid of the NA5 speed and went with this?
Oh yeah. My car was going to be like this one day, just some ways down the road.
Yeah, so this like...
was a lot sooner.
Yeah, a lot quicker. So definitely a better decision. So if you guys are at all interested in importing a Supra yourself, go ahead and check out allstreetau.com. I'll link them down below. That's who we purchased this Supra through. It is a bit of a process paperwork wise and all that, and also it's a bit of a wait. I think this was about 3 months from the time we sent the money to the time we got the car. But if you're willing to wait and you're willing to do all the work, then you can get the car a little bit cheaper. Or I would honestly probably just buy one locally, because you could actually see the car. You can get it right then and there. I'm an impatient person, so I don't like waiting. But I'm probably going to purchase a few more Supras from him and bring them over. So if it's something you're interested in, you could always check them out and buy them from me. But if you guys don't mind hitting that like button, it really helps bring my YouTube videos higher in the search engine. And if you guys don't mind, comments also help. So if you could comment down below, what type of vehicle would you like to import if you could import something to the US? All right, guys, I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.